Well, as you all can see, we came out here and practiced, and we really focused on the technique and fundamentals. We had some individual periods. We started some of our service periods were pretty much a 6-minute jog through first to make sure we saw, what Notre Dame will, how they would attack us, and make sure we understand how to fit things right and cover things, and offense understand the adjustments they're making. Then we ran the plays for 6 minutes fast. So we really focused on the technique and the fundamentals of the things we need to get prepared for ourselves and also to get prepared for Notre Dame. And then, I'm sure we out here doing everything right now. I even tried to wear my white shoes and channel my inner Pete Carroll. So, whatever it takes right now.
Do you have an update on Michael Trigg?
Well, for one, right now we're making sure he handles some other things like academically and stuff like that, why he can. But like the update is no surgery, so it's pain tolerance, which is a good thing. We got a bye week, so that extra week should be able to get him back on the field.
What's the outlook for Drake Jackson?
The same thing. Like, he was already out here today, so he's a guy that's dealt with something like this, like similar. I expect him to go full go.
Is there any update on Brew McCoy or Keenan Kristen at this point?
It's not. That's something right now that's being handled by different people, so no updates right now.
Is that something that someone else is handling at this point? You're not in communication with them?
I am in communication, but right now it's a logistical problem, so we're just making sure we work through that.
Thank you.
Any better idea of a timeline with Jackson, or it seems like he's getting a little bit more?
Yeah, every day, it's pretty much he's getting sped up a little bit, but at the same time, we don't need to rush him too much right now because this is a bye week. This is the week in Notre Dame, and I'm sure he'll probably be a lot more full go.
What'd you see from him in practice today?
Well, I definitely got a chance to see him, throw some skelly and some do Indy and a couple other things like that. So just working him in there, make sure he's fully ready to go.
How do you want to attack the bye week? What different do you want to do during the bye week?
To make sure, like I said, we focus on us. Make sure we get back to the technique and fundamentals. Like, everybody's techniques and fundamentals are extremely high when you come into camp, right? Because they've been doing all this extra work and making sure at whatever position they play, that whether it's the O-line or a DB or whatever, that some of those kind of get, washed a little bit once you get in the course of the season, because everything you're doing is prepare for the opponent. So make sure we get back to focusing truly on us, making sure we get back to the techniques and fundamentals of football.
What can you do to attack the tackling?
I'm sorry.
What can you do to attack the tackling?
Well, it's the same thing. How can you become a better tackler without pretty much focusing on it and, paying attention to detail to it? So, as you see, like a lot of these groups pretty much put in 10 minutes today just geared towards tackling. So, that's what we're going to do, make sure we can focus once again on the technique and fundamentals of things.
Halfway through the season, what would be your evaluation of the offensive line and the first half?
At times really good, at times really bad. That's pretty much what we are as a team. That's why we're 500, right? So we have some good moments, we have some bad moments. So, the biggest thing is make sure we get rid of the bad moments. So when we have those moments, make sure it's not a snowball effect. Right now, it's a little bit of a snowball effect, right? So you have to get rid of those, bad moments. And if you have one in the game, make sure it's just a play, not for 10 minutes.
What do you think contributes to that snowball effect happening?
It's a lot of things that contribute. It's players, right? It's scheme, it's us, it's me. So, it's not one particular thing, because every time if you look at it, it's been something different brought up. So it's everything, and that's why we're trying to make sure we correct everything and focus on us.
What has been the biggest issue with the tackling that you've seen on tape?
To me, it's always guys, either they don't understand their leverage, and they think that every tackle is a one-on-one, instead of truly understanding what leverage they need to play and know they have help on the field. So a lot of guys think they're doing tackling one-on-one. It shouldn't be one-on-one, it should be a gang mentality, right? The next thing is some guys are just truly stopping their feet, and we don't want guys to stop their feet. We want them to go ahead and take a shot. Don't let people with the ball dictate what we do. We need to dictate what they do. That's it.
Thank you.